Okay, guys, we're here on our trading floor with Manuela and Fatima, two very good friends of mine, who I met as delegates on our trading program, crikey, what, 2 or 3 years ago now?
July 2007.
Yep. July 2007, so that's exactly 3 years ago.
Yep.
3 years minus a month or something.
Yeah.
So, and you guys, tell the story, what happened, because I think it's a really interesting one, and you know, it's really, I think, you know, the purpose of these case studies is for people to really get a handle on, you know, what is this all going about? So many people are frightened of the financial markets, and they're frightened of getting involved. You guys know that because you did the traditional journey of being a graduate. You guys did that amazing results. You supported each other. It's an important thing to talk about. Mm-hmm. And then you guys became amazing trading coaches. Now you're off, you know, doing all the things that you ever wanted to do, which is amazing. So talk us through it.
Well, it's been quite a journey. I mean, the past few years, as I'm sure Fatima will back me up on this, it's been an amazing journey. I mean, we started with you in July 2007, 3 years ago, and started with stocks, like a lot of people did. Moved on to FX, got some more coaching, did all the stuff we did, so just invested in it, threw ourselves in it 100%, coached, even more immersed in it. Loved that, loved the whole journey. I mean, it's not been without hard work and perseverance, and I mean, the team's obviously been important. Us as a training team have managed to keep each other motivated when you get knocked, which inevitably you did along the way. But
well, let's talk about that. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you think makes a good trader?
Well, I'd say one of the best things, I mean, for us is discipline. Trading team is what help on the discipline front, because if somebody goes a little bit off track, thank you, then there's the other person to can get you back on track. So that's really helpful. But discipline.
Just point out that you guys traded one of the live trading floor accounts for just shy of a year. I think it was about 9 months or something. You did over 100%, which was amazing. Yeah. And I remember watching your accounts because you guys would always trade similar positions and also support each other. So if one of you was off doing something, the other one would manage their trades and things like that.
Absolutely.
You know, but when I say, as I hear myself say 100% over 9 months, people watching this, let's just go back to everyone's beginning journey, because most of the people that are going to be watching this video are going to be either about to come on one of our training programs, or completely skeptical, or just checking it out, anywhere along that sort of that thing. So let's talk about that. I mean, when I speak to people in the city, people who are used to sub 5% returns a year, as opposed to private self-directed discretionary traders, or I speak to people out in the general public who just have no concept that actually you can make 100, 200, 300% per year in a risk-managed, careful, sensible, and reproducible way. What do you? Because you must run into this all the time in coaching sessions, and obviously with your friends in the public and things like that. What do you say to people like that?
Well, I mean, the truth is we started out like everybody else starts out. I mean, we've just taken the journey like everyone else is doing the journey. I mean, I wasn't even supposed to turn up at that free seminar. Whatever it was, over 3 years ago, I ended up there by mistake because Fatima was going, I tagged along. And for me, it was like risk. I'm very risk averse by nature. But the minute I heard that things could be risk managed, and I could manage my risk, and I knew how much I was going to lose up front, that turned it around for me. Because I thought, okay, I can do this. If you need to be disciplined, I'm disciplined. If I need to be logical, I can be logical. And if I can manage my risks, I think most people are fearful of the markets. I think, God, I can wipe out endless, limitless amounts of money. And I think that was key for me. I don't know about you, because I mean, we both had the same fears, thoughts. Is there anyone else?
We really love the risk management in place with K2 as well, because basically from the 1% thing, obviously that means it opens up a lot of trial in terms of trial and errors, and it will take a long time to wipe out your account. So with the support and the coaching and everything, it just was quite easy to go move upwards and forwards like that. But also with the risk management in place, so when you have some drawdowns, you know what to do, it kicks in like from the daily, weekly, and monthly loss. Everything was perfect in there. So we traded the account for 9 months, you said. I think on the 9 months, we had 1 month down, and the risk management kicked in, and afterwards we were able to come back up very quickly and take up again. So that was That's fantastic. That's golden tool for me.
And do you guys continue that approach, trading your own accounts close together?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so that's great. And so you guys still support each other. 'Cause often, I remember when I was doing a lot of speaking in the UK, and then before I went abroad, when a husband and wife team or a brother and sister team,
Yeah.
say, should we do this? I said, listen, if you really are going to do this, it's really great to have somebody support you. Not that people on their own can't do it. It's just you need to make sure that often when you first start trading, you're surrounded by a bunch of people who've never traded before.
Yeah,
so,
no clue. Yeah.
Haven't got a clue. Probably naysaying, saying, "Oh, it's not possible." Or, I always make the joke. I say to people that people will spend £500,000 in the property market. The property market will retrace 20%, so they'll be down 100,000. And everyone will be going, "Don't worry, you're safe. It's bricks and mortar." And next year it's down another 8%.
Yeah.
And in real fiscal terms, they're down a considerable chunk of their underlying capital. Nearly all of it.
Yeah.
But for most people, sometimes beyond all of it. Yet somebody will open a trading account with £5,000 and be down £1,000 and be absolutely going out of their mind. The reason being is they've got no one around them telling them it's okay.
Yeah.
That's often what trader coaching is about. Obviously, it's very unusual for somebody to be down like 20%, but at the same time, just a few percent down. People think they have to win on every trade to be a successful trader. It's all that basic mindset early on stuff.
Yeah.
You've got to kind of get people through and say, no, winning on every trade is not the game. Making money is the game.
Absolutely.
And managing your emotional state's the game.
That's the trick with people with coaching as well. And that's why when we coach here, that's been that's been the best for us because, repeating for us and discipline directly was great, but also the same thing was happening to me over and over with clients is that we're not born to think losing money is good. So that's why initially there's a real groundwork to say like, okay, it's okay to lose money. In fact, every trader loses money. It's just normal. And to get that to a normal stage in the mind, that's what takes practice and takes a lot of effort, And that's what if people can understand that straight away, then things get much smoother.
And during coaching,
so how the groundwork, I think that's
it's changing the rules in your mind, isn't it? Which is a losing trade and a winning trade. A losing trade is not one where you necessarily lose money.
Yeah.
A losing trade really is one where you just stop following the rules and you let your emotions overtake you.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what the market's going to do next. But boy, if you use trading strategies that work, you keep the thing risk managed, and you apply a little bit of discretion. The odds are heavily stacked in your favour, and I don't think people realise how heavily stacked in their favour they are compared to giving it to a traditional fund manager or somebody else who, you think about the basic mechanics. You give it to a pinstripe in the city. And these are the guys driving around in Ferraris. These are the guys who are working in, huge tall office blocks that cost, millions of pounds a year to run. And you've got to ask the question, well, who's paying for that? Well, it's the consumer. It's the guy on the street. So this is giving you the opportunity to take all of that and have it for yourself.
Take that control back.
As long as you're prepared to manage your emotions throughout the process, which, there is a scientific way of doing it. Have you guys learned a lot about yourselves through coaching?
Oh, massively, massive amounts. It's interesting actually, because I think through coaching we've probably seen every single scenario out there, which is brilliant. And taking people through and seeing that the people who actually aren't making money, as long as you can pinpoint why they're not making money. And most times, it's psychology, not following the rules, pulling out of trades early, all the fundamental errors.
Classic.
People risking more than they should. And if people are honest with themselves, which I think most people are, they'll hold their hands up and say, well, either I haven't been at my PC, I haven't put any time in, or, I risk managed, I didn't quite risk manage 1%, or, this, that and the other. And you start to find out the reasons why people are losing money, actually. And it's turning people around has been so fulfilling.
And it's always the same emotions. There's greed and fear, right?
Either
you have too much fear and now you're not following the rules, or you're having strings of actually wins, which is also bad because then you start putting 10% on a trade and then that's it. That's the one that's going to lose you 10% in one go. So it's always those two emotions. And if you can become robotic and just take the trade no matter what, that's where you get to a stage where just the reward takes care of itself.
Then they say trading's 80% mind.
Yeah.
So it's high. And if you can't manage your own emotions,